What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I'm Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of This Is Us. This is season 6, the final season, episode 2, The Great Leap. I think we are leaping forward in the storyline. At least we did with this episode because we got to see into the future. And of course, Nicky and Deja took some great leaps of faith. Well, Nicky took a leap of faith. Deja took a leap into womanhood. Or woman acts, you know what I'm saying, in this particular episode. So that's how the title relates. Apparently, they are going on this road trip. This is the next day. Because remember, they was like, we're going to go the next day to go see Sally. So Nicky is about to go meet Sally. He said he called her up. Everything is good to go. Let's hit the road. You know, they packing up everything. And Miguel is packing up Rebecca's medications, child. Medication on top of medication on top of medication. So you can already tell that Miguel is really feeling the weight of what's about to happen in their relationship. He's feeling a bit exhausted already, a little bit overwhelmed. And Deja, she on a trip of her own. Now, she told Randall she's going to go hang out with her girlfriend, Tiffany. But I knew with that freaking dress that she had on, that she was sneaking off to see Malik. I knew it. Malik is all the way up in Harvard, which is in Boston, there in Pennsylvania, right? And apparently Tess knew about it. That's why Tess wished her good luck. Deja is too grown for her own good. I've been saying this since she's been on this show. I do not feel that Randall and Beth parent her. I feel that they house her and they allow Deja to do what she want to do because she's such a delicate situation. But one reason I say she's too grown for her own good is because I did the same thing. I was too grown for my own damn good too. I got my ass on a Greyhound bus for 17 hours to go see my boyfriend down at Xavier University. From St. Louis to Xavier. Only for him to dump my ass when I got there. He dumped me. He didn't do the Malik. You know, got all lovey-dovey. No, this motherfucker dumped me. Left me at the fucking bus station. And dumped me when I arrived to New Orleans. He was supposed to be my damn prom date that year too, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. He basically told me, look, I'm into bigger and better things down here. And I'm talking about the New Orleans booty. I didn't want the little St. Louis cutie. Go ahead on. And I'm this little fast-ass girl from the Midwest, you know. I ain't his speed no more. So, my cousin, she was in college over in Southern University, which is about 45 minutes, I think, from New Orleans. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go stay with her. I hopped on another bus, rode all the way over to Southern, found out my cousin was in Atlanta, kicking it at Clark University, you know what I'm saying? So this turned out to be one of the worst trips of my young life, right? I get there, I say she in Atlanta. Luckily, her roommate is there. And luckily, my cousin loved me so doggone much. My pictures was all over their dorm room, you know what I'm saying? I was in frames and stuff like that, right? So she let me in, told me I could crash for the night, reached out to my cousin, and my cousin was like, come back right now. I was like, no, you just do you. Go on, kick with your friends in Atlanta. I'm just going to stay overnight anyway. I get up in the morning and I'll be gone, be ghost. So I need you to cancel your trip because of me, right? So I got back to New Orleans the next day and my bus was delayed. Almost 24 hours. So I wasn't going to leave until Monday now. I was supposed to be in school on Monday, right? Or was I going to leave Sunday night? What day was this? I left Friday for 17 hours. Stayed overnight Sunday. This is Sunday night. This Sunday night. So yeah, I was going to get back to St. Louis Monday or Tuesday. I know when I got back to school, got to my house, my water was cut off, my lights was cut off, and I just went to school from there. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to school. Anywho, when we got back there, I was like, I don't know what to do because I told my cousin to stay in Atlanta. So I called the ex-boyfriend, the one who just dumped me just the day before. He came down there and showed up, sat down with me at the bus station. We got back together. He went to prom with me. And I ditched him for a dude at prom. I sure did. I hold a grudge. Right? I wasn't stupid. I knew he had a girl down on the campus there down in Xavier University, and he just didn't want me to find out. So when he came up to my prom, I left his ass at my prom with some other dude. I surely did. Yes, I did. Okay, anyway, Deja arrived. I was like, does Malik know she coming? He did. He met her at the bus station with little baby Janelle. Janelle was like, hey girl, hey. I don't know when her and Janelle got that cool, but she recognized the random tour and stuff like that. And she get to meet Jennifer. Okay. So we go back to the episode. Y'all, I never knew that the song Hooked on the Feeling start off with ooga chugga, ooga chugga, ooga chugga. I was like, what the hell song is this? Hooked on the Feeling. I knew that. Okay. Rebecca knows she is slipping away. All those memories that she had with Jack of who she used to be, they gonna soon be no more. They gone. And day by day, it's starting to hit her. Up in Malik's, Jennifer, who's grown looking as a motherfucker, right? She is waiting at Malik's door, bossing him around like she always been a part of Janelle's life. You know what I'm saying? Like Malik is the one who is lost at parenting and it's like coming into her life. And I was like, why is Janelle in Boston? I thought Janelle was moving back to be close to him, which would be Philly. I didn't know she was moving to Boston. Her family lived in Boston too. Because she was taking the baby to go to the parents' house for dinner. That was kind of weird. Anywho, then I was also wondering why he went in the dorm. He a freshman. It's his first year. In Harvard policy, their housing policy states your first year, you must live on campus. Now, after your freshman year, they give you options to whether you can live off campus or not, especially if you got a family to raise and things like that, or you like older. But why is the baby there? I thought the baby was supposed to stay with his parents while he was in college, and that's what I thought. Jennifer was moving to Philly to be around the baby. I didn't know he was taking the baby to college with him. That didn't make sense to me. Anyway, he got this big paper to finish, and Deja lots in the time. But while he gone, she get all fresh to death. Like I say, she had a little freaky dress out. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna do the paper at home, but he ran out the door. I was like, oh, okay. Well, the whole idea that Nicky is trying to get a camera to capture moments of somebody from his past, while Rebecca's past and present are quickly fading from her own memories, is kind of bittersweet, I guess you could say. But then we found out, child, that Nicky ain't never called Sally. He ain't never contacted her. She don't even know he coming. He just Instagram stalked her, figured out what she liked, and Googled the address. She gonna either find this romantic or she gonna find this stalkerish, creepy as fuck, right? He don't even know if the woman married or not. And I was like, your internet stalking ain't that good, Nicky, because that's something you should be able to find out right away. That should be on her Facebook profile page, okay? What you doing? What's Sally doing if it ain't on there? Okay. But when they got there and they showed up at the door, she didn't remember who he was at first, He gave her the camera and Rebecca gave her the story of their background. And she was like, oh my God, Nicky. Now I remember, right? I was thinking she looked hella young, okay? Maybe this is her daughter and not her, but no, that was Sally, okay? She held her well over time. Well, they settled in and started to break the ice, and Nicky was flirting a little tad bit because she was talking about Woodstock and how they have footage of her dancing naked, and she was like, I don't want to ever see that. And Nicky was like, shoot, I do. I want to see it. Well, then Eric walked in. Who is Eric? Her husband. And Nicky is feeling deflated. He feeling all in the funk. You know what I'm saying? He didn't seem happy at all. Eric didn't seem happy at all to see them either. Like, who are they? And why are they here? Okay. Nicky went on to explain who he was and everything, but the way Nicky was describing her, like, this was the love of my life. You know what I'm saying? I had to find her. I've been thinking about her all this time. Like, this is what you want to tell her husband? Anyway, Nicky was like, okay, it's time for us to go. But no, Sally insisted they stay for dinner. Please, stay. And Eric was like, okay, I guess they gonna stay then. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right in their marriage. Yes, ma'am.
I might have spilled half of the meat in the sink.
I mean, you gotta cook some more. How you spill half the meat in the sink? Wait a minute, how did the meat get to the sink?
Gotta drain it.
Really, you don't. It's ground turkey. It ain't beef, so they don't have grease.
You gotta drain it.
You know it's a strainer under the sink? My daughter is cooking Korean beef bowl. She tried to drain the meat. We got ground turkey. Ground turkey is really dry. There's no fat in it for real. So she really didn't have to drain it, but she wanted to do it anyway. And she spilled half of it into the sink. The half she didn't spill, that's gonna be my food, okay? I'm thirsty. I'm looking for water in my room. I know I got a bottle of water somewhere. Maybe I don't. Okay, anyway. If y'all didn't realize, this is last week's episode. There's another episode coming on tonight. Just thought y'all should know. Okay, well, Rebecca sits down and Malik, he get back to the crib, right? Deja already got her little freaking dress on. It looked all cute and stuff. Y'all know I love a good floral pattern. I love me a good floral pattern. And he was supposed to take her out. I was like, oh, they gonna do the hanky panky. I already know it. They gonna do the hanky panky. How did the damn cat get back? Give me a moment, y'all. She done let the cat back in the room. I had already put her out. What you doing? What are you doing over there? You want to get back out? Hold that thought. Let me tell y'all. First, she had too much damn meat anyway. So the half that she spilled, what's left of the pot is enough. Okay, anywho. They gonna do the hanky panky. I felt it already. He telling her he love her and things, and she cozying up to him real close, getting all up in his face and stuff, right? So it seems like something is about to get started up in there. Now, it seems to me that Sally was having a little bit of memory loss herself, which is why Eric may seem on the defense, like she didn't recall who Nicky was or how they met, right? But he remembered every detail, all the way down to her long red floral dress. Okay? Deja's wearing a long red floral dress. Okay? Symbolism, parallelism, all that stuff right there. Okay, so he said that he telling this to her husband, she deflowered him in the back of that van. You know, the same night that the man walked on the moon. And Eric is looking like, yeah, I think I know who he is, right? And if I'm right, Deja about to be deflowered. It's a full moon out. You know, see the man in the moon. It's always some type of parallel on this show from past to present in these episodes. And Sally said, okay, now I remember you. I remember. So for a minute, I thought I had Alzheimer's, right? And I was like, well, damn. I know they had to hit Rebecca like in the gut, you know what I'm saying? And then Eric said something like, sounds like my wife, you know, she slept with half of the Northeast. I was like, did he just shade her like that? That's some rude shit to say. But Sally took it in stride. She was like, well, you reap the rewards. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They have some serious tension in their marriage. Well, Rebecca shares with her that she does have Alzheimer's, right? And it leads them into talking about small stuff that shouldn't matter, but how they still harp on it and worry about it so much. You know, like Rebecca taking out the trash can. She been thinking about the trash cans all doggone day. Eric was talking about the deck that he built in the back. Miguel talking about the hairbrush because he don't want to lose his hair. He only lost 7 hairs in his whole lifetime. He's still worried about losing his hair. But Nicky said, you know what? I don't regret anything. I don't regret worrying about nothing. I don't regret any of the lost years I had thinking about Sally. It gave me hope. You know what I'm saying? That something good may be out there. And Eric said, well, I guess we all fall in love with the unrequited ones. We fall in love with the idea of what we think our partner would be to us. The look on Sally's face is like, ain't that the truth? Because we talking about you. That's what she was saying. Okay, so Sally said, you know what? What I regret? The damn satellite dish. Because now Eric's den is his retreat. Okay? They don't do shit together anymore. And I feel that way about TV too, for real. Like, being in these short-term apartments that I'm in, they have TVs in the bedroom. I didn't have a TV in my bedroom. Because I rarely leave out the fucking room because I watch TV all the damn time. So I feel like my old house, I didn't have TV in my bedroom at all. So I feel so divided between my daughter and me because I'm in my room watching TV all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I didn't want another 2-story, because I was always downstairs, she was always upstairs. I like to be on that one level. Seems like we kind of equals in some point. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Sally say, look, I even meal prep all week long because I don't know when you gonna want dinner. Okay? He said, this ain't what we finna do right now. We're not finna do this, not in front of strangers. We talking about sweating the small stuff, and you talking about what big problems me and you have. And Sally said, there ain't no stranger. Nicky is not a stranger. He's an old friend who's pined for me over 50 years while I've been sitting up here in this damn house being your line cook, being unappreciated. Somebody out there caring for me and wanting me. Okay. I was like, oh, okay. She said the only reason why I don't bring up the small things, because the big problems that we have leave no room for me to bring up anything else. I was like, well, damn. Well, Nicky, you might have a chance with Sally after all, especially if she leave him. Okay. Malik, he finna have his chance. Deja, I don't know what made me think of this. When she kissed Malik, it creeped me the fuck out because she kissed with her eyes open. Do y'all kiss with y'all eyes open? I'm one of the persons that when I kiss somebody, I want to lose myself in the moment. My eyes closes, okay? I may look at them for a brief moment, but my eye gonna close. Like Malik's eyes closed, Deja's eyes stay open the whole time. That's creepy as hell to me. I couldn't kiss somebody that stirs in me like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so like I said, he deflowered her. I was worried about whether or not she would get pregnant because they've been together a couple years now and they ain't been having sex at all. So him having a condom just laying around don't seem like it's something they would do. I don't think they stopped at the gas station, you know. Anyway, for some reason, I was thinking Miguel is gonna die first. They sat in the car discussing the long road ahead of them, and Miguel is like, you know, I got you. I told you in sickness and health, we're gonna do this together. Just that statement alone, we're gonna do this together, is making me think that Miguel is gonna die before Rebecca, because I do not remember him being at the house in the future. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all remember seeing Miguel at the house? I don't. What's going on with his kids? He's never going to reconcile with them children. They never around. He never talk about them. Like, is he going to reconcile his bond before it's too late? And Nicky, he finally made it to California. So now it's time for him to head back home. Mission accomplished. He got to see Sally. He got to express to her how he felt. You know, he's not wondering anymore. His hope is still restored. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was in her room and she still had a picture of him in her van up on her wall. He was like, I made your damn wall. You was thinking about me too. You know how he was feeling. Nicky was feeling high on the hog. He was like, okay, I'm finna go back home. It's time. You know, Kevin building that big ass house out there. I might as well go and supervise. He needs some adult supervision out there while he here. So he head back home. He on the plane. And Deja on the bus heading back home. You know, Randall texts her like, hey, how was breakfast at Tiffany's? That was a play on words. If y'all don't know, y'all ever seen that movie Breakfast at Tiffany's? Trust me, Randall was doing a play on words from Breakfast at Tiffany's. And she was like, you know, it was very enlightening or something like that. Life changing is what she said. I know it is. Tonight is the night that you make me a woman. You said you'd be gentle with me, and I hope that you will. I'm nervous and I'm shaking, waiting for you to walk in. I try hard to relax, but I Just can't keep still. I made me think of that song because I was trying to think, do I remember my first time? Because Deja seemed to have a great first time. You know what I'm saying? They sat there, luxuriating, is that a word? In each other's essence afterwards. My first time wasn't like that. I didn't have that tonight is the night first time either. I wasn't nervous and shaking. I wasn't doing none of that. I didn't feel nothing. I was like, this it. That's how it was. This is it. This is all the hype was about. That's how it was. Anywho, so I wonder what is going to happen to Deja when they found out that she snuck off to Boston to have big fun. Didn't you, Vanessa? Didn't you, Deja? Isn't that what you was doing? You went down to Boston to have some big fun. Tell me that ain't what you went down there for. Have big fun. Y'all know that's not the actual words. I am like changing up the words here. But that is inspired by Claire Huxtable on the Cosby Show. If you know the scene, drop what city Vanessa actually went to and had big fun in down in the comment section. And I'll give y'all a little virtual camera as a prize. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, Nicky head home. Like I said, Deja head home. And some lady named Edie in the future arrived at the house. Who the hell is Edie? Okay? I know she's Vanessa Bell Calloway. I love her as an actress. But who's she supposed to be and why she comes to the house as Rebecca's dying? Make it make sense, okay? That ain't Malik mama. Malik mama named Kelly. So then we go back to the play. And Nicky don't want to sit his seat up. The stewardess asked him to sit his seat up. He was like, why am I doing this? She said, sir, you gonna give me a hard time? And he said, I am, or something like that. They turned and looked at the flight attendant. That's Eddie. Nicky done picked him up a woman on the flight home. He said Sally gave him hope. And he got it. He saw him some brown sugar on the plane. And Nicky was like, hey, girl, hey. I was saying, and she's still there in his life, missing him like he missing her at Rebecca's bedside. I was like, well, damn, ain't this 6 degrees of separation? All right, y'all. That is last week's episode, The Great Leap. We're going to have tonight's episode come on. I probably want to do the recap review. It's probably like Thursday or Friday or something like that. I'll let you know. Probably Thursday, most likely. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Leave your comments down in the comment section. I appreciate you. Peace.